Hello everyone. You want to join in?
Yes.
Okay, say hello.
Hi.
Okay, today what I thought of discussing with you is mathematics in nature. Did anyone have a chance to watch the video I played, or I can play it again?
So you can play it again.
Okay, I'll play it again. I'll share a screen. Basically, when you go for a walk in the morning, you go to a park. Okay, if we say nature, the first thing that comes to our mind is trees, flowers, plants, right? This is the first thing that comes to our mind. But when you are walking past a tree, walking past a flower bed, have you ever thought there is mathematics in it? Mathematics in plants, mathematics in flowers? No, because we are told to look for mathematics in the books.
Yes.
You open a chapter, mathematics, addition. So you will open okay, today I have to do mathematics. What I ask all of our young learners to look for mathematics in life. Mathematics, and then you will ask, what is mathematics? Mathematics is basically patterns, the patterns. Okay, when you will do counting, there is a pattern to it. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. This is a pattern, right? Okay, when we say triangular numbers, 1 is a triangular number because we can set it like a triangle, 1, 2, 3. So that kind of pattern. So today we are going to look for patterns in nature. And what best way to go to nature than going to flowers? So I will show you one video. Just have a look at it, and then we will be discussing.
This big pineapple right here.
You have seen pineapples many times. Today I will show you mathematics of pineapple.
This one.
Okay, but unfortunately I can't share this pineapple with you over with Zoom meeting. Otherwise we could cut and have a pineapple party.
That would be cool.
Okay, you have any pineapple in your home? Bring it. You have any flower in your home? Bring it. Also, please bring a calculator. Okay, any flower that you have in your home, bring it. It is not a mathematics per se. We are just going to have fun looking for patterns. Okay, what I am trying to tell you is look for mathematics everywhere. And now I will play you that video.
Okay.
I will share the screen. You remember the visit to our nursery?
Oh yes, I was shooting there.
Yes,
and
okay. I will share the screen.
and then I was editing that.
Okay, now here it is. Can you hear me over the music? Okay, you see this white flower? Check how much how many. If you see how many flower petals are there, petals. If we count, how many do you see in the red? 3, right? Here you see how many? In this one?
5.
5. Yes. Remember this sequence. We saw 3, we saw 5. And here you see again. You can unmute and keep counting. You can keep pronouncing. What do you see?
5 petals only I see.
5. You will be surprised. Just keep track of it. 5 again. 4. 5. 3, 2, 5. And how is the music?
For me, it's cool.
The 5.
Even patterns, even the things you see, there is a certain pattern to it. 1.
One there. 5. 5.
Now I can promise you, next time you to go to the garden, you will not be walking past flower beds without looking for mathematics in it.
5.
How? This is our textbook.
Okay. And actually, this video is already on my
This is
page.
Yes, you made it.
You just change the music, no?
Yes, I did. This is our garden here. Now UAE is in full bloom. Just before summer, there are a lot of flowers everywhere.
But
Here
now
it is difficult to count the flowers because there is a certain spiral. Here also, if you see, it is 13.
Wow.
like about 10 or 20 petals.
Yes. Here there is a certain arrangement for in a spiral. This is also too complex. It is again in a spiral.
And these flowers are uncountable.
You can count it, but you have to go in a spiral like this. They grow not like this, they grow in a spiral kind of.
A kind of that we are gonna show you.
Like here, this way. They will start slow and then go big. Can you bring that one? Fibonacci spiral, golden spiral. Can you bring the golden spiral? This paper. The paper there. No, that golden spiral paper. Yes.
Now they're back 5.
You need a golden. Wow, I'm right there. I am right there. Wow. The music is awesome. You edited that?
Yes.
4.
This flower you see everywhere in India, right? A lot of places.
Which one? This one?
Yes, we call it arc. I don't know what they call it in local language. Beautiful flower, but never touch this flower. It is poisonous. Again 5.
Yes.
Yeah, so we one time saw this in you know, that there was some construction going on and there was a big
Yes.
tree. They look pretty beautiful, but if you touch them, nothing will happen. But if you put it in your eyes, you will get blind.
Okay, friends. Now you saw so many flowers. I didn't pick and choose any specific flower. What I did, I just went out in the garden and took photos. Which number did you see appeared most frequently?
Frequently.
5.
5.
Yes. Correct. Next time you go to a garden, don't pick the flowers. Just take a small notebook. Write how many petals you see on the flowers. How many petals you see on the flowers.
Flowers.
It is often said that mathematics is needed to understand nature because all the universe is written in the language of mathematics. All the universe is written in the language of mathematics. We can argue about it. It is a different aspect altogether. But right now, we are looking for proof that where is mathematics. So when you go to the garden, see, you will find 1, 3, 5, mostly. In all the flower patterns, these are the patterns that come mostly. When you see the leaves also grow one here and then one will not be exactly on the top of this, right? One would be slightly shifted. Third would be slightly shifted like this. They don't grow one on the top of another.
All 120
right?
degrees apart.
Like there is one leaf here, the other leaf will not be here. One leaf would be here.
180 degrees.
One leaf would be here. One leaf would be at an angle. You see. So you look at the two patterns. One, flower patterns, and second, angles of leaves. You know, when you see, can you bring that neem leaf?
Oh yes, I can.
You see, on a branch, you see, it will not be one on the top of other like this. No, never. There would be one leaf would be here, then another would be shifted like this, then third like this. So this is how the nature grows, because why it happens, there are certain reasons for it, and we use mathematics to answer it. It is mainly when the leaves are like this, it is mainly to get as much as sun. You see, if they are one on the top of other, they will not get sun. This leaf will not get enough sun. You see here, this leaf. You see, this leaf and this leaf, they are not exactly opposite to each other. You see, not
Yes.
opposite. There is a slight shift here. One here, then another one, a little up. One here, then other. It is not
That
like
is nice.
not like this, right? You see,
Or the down leaves will not get
slightly
enough
shifted,
sun.
then slightly shifted, slightly shifted, slightly shifted, so they are growing by one. Then you see one here on the top. Now it will move away, give one more way to another one. Then it will move away, one more, one more, one more, one more, one more. All the leaves are getting enough sun. This is why this program is written in the seed of a tree, and the nature has written it. So nature, if we have to understand nature, we have to understand the language of mathematics. And mathematics is nothing, just the patterns. Next time you visit any garden, see any flower bed, look at the pattern, and the pattern you are going to see is a special kind of pattern. It is not 1 plus 1 plus 1, no. It is mix of 1, 3, and 5. Do you see any combination in this? No. Okay, now I will tell you what this pattern is about. This pattern is named after one, yeah, it is named after one Italian mathematician. His name was Fibonacci. What he did, he saw this pattern. He developed this pattern, and this pattern was lying, and nobody talked about it. Then there was a mathematician called Mr. Lucas. He looked for this pattern, and he said that then everybody started looking for this pattern in universe. Then we found the pattern is found in leaves, it is found in flowers, it is found here. See, if you have any pineapple, next time you do one thing. You count this way. These three things you count. You see here, there are this one, this one.
Actually, the
Yes,
the
sir.
camera is recording upside down.
Now you see here, if I count this vertical, how much it should be, it should also conform to that series. So what I will do, first I will introduce you that series of numbers, and then you say, oh yes, I have seen it somewhere. Okay, we will shift the camera to whiteboard, and I will tell you the series. Okay, take paper and pen, and I will give you numbers. You keep writing it. First, you write 1. First, you write 1. I will shift the camera to.
You already got 720.
Yes,
Okay.
I
Remember
will.
this. Don't shift to that
You see here,
camera.
here is the monster. He is also only 1.
That's a big series.
Okay. Now you see here. This is the series we talk about. You see 1. First you write on a paper 1. Then again you write 1. 1 and 1. Then you start doing this thing. Yes. You write 1 and 1. After that, 1 plus 1. You write here. So you write 1 and then 1. You only write 2 times 1. After that, 1 plus 1, 2. Then you see 1 plus 2. Write 3. Then 2 plus 3, write 5. 3 plus 5, write 8. Okay, this is a number, a specific number. 1, then write 1. After that, 1 and 1 you add 2. 1 and 2 you add, write 3. 2 and 3 you add, you write 5. 3 and 5 you write, add, you write 8. 5 and 8 you add, you write 13. 8 and 13 you add, you write 21. 13 and 21 you write 34. 21 plus 34 is 55. If you can make it on a piece of paper, then it will help us in discussing. You see, here we don't need higher level algebra, calculus, nothing. It is a simple arithmetic. Anybody who goes to grade 1, grade 2 knows these additions, right? Anybody can do it. We are just trying to use the knowledge any learner in grade 1 or grade 2 have to bring to them higher level mathematics. And 1, only 2 times to write. Then you will start making the series. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 3, 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 3. Add it to last number. 5 add to 3, write here. 8 add to 5, write 13. 13 add to 8, 21. Then 21 add to the last number, write here, 34. 34 has to be added to which number? 21, and then write 15. This is the series that you will encounter more in nature. This is the series. 1 petal, 1 leaf, 2 petals, 3 petals, 5 petals, 8 petals. It is very rare to find a flower with 4 petals. Rare. This is why we say rare. So you understand this series? 1 plus 2, 3, 2 plus 3, 5, 3 plus